think lots of times people have the notion that creation happened back then and was done, and now things are just kind of running down. And if you hold that particular view from a Christian standpoint, then God is kind of a one-time entry into the process, and now it's just kind of ongoing. I don't view it that way. I think God's creation is continuing to unfold. My view is that He's using evolutionary processes to bring out more and more diversity along the way, but God is intricately involved now in that process, holding all together, directing, just as using gravitational forces to hold the universe together. If I get stuck on the idea that I might have a biological ancestor that was not human, I think I missed the point of God being continually involved, and at a point when it says being created in His image, I don't think that's a biological thing, that's a relational sort of a thing. We can communicate and have relationship with Him, and we can reflect His character and represent Him to the rest of creation. And so it really brings us into that stewardship role of reflecting Him to the rest of creation, which includes each other, and reflecting His glory rather than just some view that His image is something biological. The broad center of Christianity, I think, will be able to navigate through this. At least I'm hopeful, I'm optimistic that that's the case. Coming to grips with what modern science is telling us, coming to grips with the original intent of Scripture and how those interface, are they going to mesh together beautifully all the time? I don't think so. I think we're incomplete in our understanding on both sides of that. And so for me, in my faith tradition, I have learned to be able to hold things in tension. It's not just unanswered questions, but it's ranges of options. And it prevents me from then rigidly saying, well, I just have to have an answer, so this one is it, and I'm going to defend this one. It provides, I guess, a sense of intellectual humility to me that says, this is what I kind of think, this is the way I'm currently thinking, but I know that I don't have all the information there, and so I may be wrong, and so I'm willing to hear you out. I'm willing to think about other options. I may be wrong. I may not be right in this particular view, and so I'm going to hold that tentatively, and I'm going to allow freedom and grace for someone else to hold a different view. And hopefully we'll be able to interact with each other and inform each other along the way. That's my hope of where we can get.